And we're back. Alright, Laz, the floor is yours.
Alright, thank you, thank you. So, hi there. My name's Laz, LazerLong. You may not know me. If you do, that's quite unfortunate. I'll be doing a run of Viewtiful Joe today. Just a quick thing. Viewtiful Joe is a stylistic brawler made by Clover Studio. If you don't know who Clover is, they went on to become Platinum Games. So, we're just gonna play on Joe. You can play 4 characters in the game, and the reason you see kids in the percentage or next to the any percent is because it makes a huge difference, and all runs can be done on all categories or terms of difficulty. But the fastest way to play this game, obviously, is playing on the easiest mode, which is kids. But it fundamentally changes everything how you play, and you can still play relatively fast on higher difficulties. But that being said, all right. I'll go ahead and count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. Story, real quick. I'm gonna skip cutscenes. It's gonna be really hard to explain a lot because there's gonna be a lot going on. This game gets really, really quick, very, very fast. So the character's Joe. His girlfriend and him go to the movies. They go watch a superhero film he really likes. He gets sucked into the movies. His girlfriend gets kidnapped, and he has to become a hero. That's the basic synopsis I'll go on. Tutorial. So all we want to do is skip through a lot of this as best we can. So I'm going to be doing a animation cancel that's going to give me a bit more speed than I normally would if I was just walking with Joe. Because Joe can't go beautiful yet. And if you're asking, like, what's beautiful mean? Well, that means he becomes like a Sentai Ranger or like a Power Ranger. He goes like superhero, I guess, essentially. That's the best way to put it. Or he transforms, sorry. So these are pretty sloppy. There's a lot of setups to these fights, but really, if you're good at the game, you can do these consistently. Alright, so this is the mentor, Captain Blue, the hero that Joe looks up to. So we want to pace our hits here, because we want to get him down low enough. So it's a 2 cycle. Oh, I messed up. That's not great, but it's not over either. It's fine. Okay, now we've gone beautiful. The film grain's gone. Everything's a lot clearer. We're part of the movie world now. And a lot of our abilities are related to time. So we have a slowdown, and then as we progress, we're going to get other abilities. Unfortunately, this is probably the hardest chapter in the game, because physically, I have to do a really weird motion. Okay, Joker did a jump I didn't like. It's fine though. It's a little slow, but not too bad. Slot machines. So we're gonna use our slow-mo to control the slots, which is an intended feature. Nice. So we get the key, but we need to get money, unfortunately. So we have to stop and do this, because if we get the money, it allows us to buy upgrades. During levels, we're gonna get the ability to buy items and upgrades and abilities, which are super essential. Okay. Slow down. Punch. Kick. I'm gonna push him over here. Good, he gave me that one. Usually if he does the kick, it gets a little weird. Wait for that. Could have let that and gone a little sooner. Okay, there we go. There is a trick here, but I'm not going to do it because I don't think I can do it consistently, so I'm just going to do the baby strat. The strat is you punch a missile, and if you punch the missile close enough, you can actually punch the missile into the lever without Joe having to not actually go to the lever himself. Unfortunately, a lot of the strats you might see in this run are going to be a bit outdated, because I haven't run this game in 6 years, I think, or at least not efficiently. 6 or 5 years. So coming back to this game, it kind of feels like ages. We got some really bad luck. So normally this would be the end of the run, but don't worry. So what happened there is these enemies, the birdies, will randomly drop missiles, and they're really not nice. Like, they can ruin everything when they do that. So we have Black Thunder coming up, which is a mini boss fight. This fight, you can either do it really well or really wrong. I messed up. That's fine. We'll just have to do it a little slow now. aka the intended way. Normally the strat would be you need to set yourself up in a position where the bullets contact with you. We didn't get the other bullet, that's unfortunate. But by slowing down, we can punch the bullets into the helicopter itself. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough time in that, so we're just going to have to kill it the old-fashioned way, which is using the blinkies, or pinkies. There we go. Yeah, that was really sloppy. In my practice, I was actually doing it not, like, consistently, but well enough to not, like, have that happen, but we'll move on. So after that, we gotta get Slide and Boomerang. Slide's gonna help a lot because it prevents us from having to do the cancel, so we don't have to do that anymore, but it also synergizes well with the Mach speed we're gonna get at some point. And then Boomerangs, I won't say anything about Boomerangs, I'll just let them speak for themselves. Alright, we slow down. Then we slide. By sliding, like, huge distance covered. Okay. Once the game gets really fast, I think I'm gonna... I'll try to keep talking, but once we get Mach speed, the speedrun really begins. Real quick to mention, when you slow-mo with Boomerang, you do insane amount of damage. It's pretty ridiculous. Like I said, I won't say anymore. I'll let the game speak for itself now. Alright, here we go. Oh. Messed up. I didn't delay the one slide. Okay, there we go. Boss fight's coming up with Charles. This fight, there's nothing to say. You just don't blink, and you won't miss it if you don't blink. I messed up. I was trying to do fast boom. So essentially, that's it. There's nothing to that fight. If you do it right, you can kill Charles in an instant. It's very easy. Okay. But yeah, that was a boss fight, by the way. If anyone was wondering. It wasn't a mini boss fight, that was an actual bona fide, that was a boss. That you're supposed to fight over a course of the stage. Didn't happen, though. Okay. Alright. Chapter 2, probably the best chapter in the game. Because you get to see the full effect of Mach. Unfortunately, Captain Blue did not want to play nice with us. It's fine. A little slow, but we'll take it. Alright, then we get our last ability, which is Zoom In. Which means the and keep in mind, all these are like film related. So everything Joe does is based on action films. And like, it's all film. Zoom In gives you a variety of option selects, as well as some neat little tools you can do. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. The hardest thing about running this game is visually, it's hard to keep up with what's going on the screen if you're not used to it. Okay. I missed Joker. That's pretty bad. Slow Joker. Okay. Same idea, we need to get the coins. Oh, I missed it 2 times. Not 3, though. Okay. 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 Oh no. That's fine. We're good. We're good. Ooh, that could have been pretty embarrassing. We didn't make that. Ooh. Okay. So we're doing another. This is a not an exploit, but a bug. It's called Fast Fuse. Essentially, Joe can kick out bombs because he has bombs and boomerangs. When he kicks a bomb out, the bomb can't go off unless Joe. Oh, well, hold on. Or the bomb is already going off after Joe kicks it. But Joe cannot control the position of the bomb when he kicks it. Now, there's a trick when you slow, it's always hard to explain this game. When you slow down and you kick the bomb, you can keep it idle and stationary near Joe. So when you do that, it gives you more control of the bomb, which allows you to do more damage. Well, okay. Okay, there we go. We use the boomerang to destroy one of the things up, or one of the keys, I guess you would call it. There we go. There we go, and we heard it. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna fast or mock. There we go. Now we're gonna skip this altogether. First try. Nope. Here we go, we got it. That was pretty bad. Not getting it first try. Kind of embarrassing. Okay. Whoa. Wow, okay. I think what I did there by mistake is I should have done the mock zoom and not slow. I think slow is only for cowboys. That was a silly mistake. Another mistake, not using the bomb that's given to you. That's fine. That should connect. Okay. Sorry, I had that mixed up. It's not the it's not the slow-mo, it's the fast. When you fast, it sets the fuse off quicker. There we go. Gotta get my own strats right. Okay. Go. There we go. Messed up on the slam. Okay, we're going up to the second fight now. This fight is with Hulk City Davis, or is it Hulk? I can't remember. I only remember his name by Hulk. Hulk is a motorcycle driving dinosaur. Needless to say, he's aesthetically a really cool boss, but his fight in the speedrun is pretty lame. And I missed that window. There we go. Yeah, that's it. So what we're doing there is we're doing a mixture of throwing fast boomerangs, but we're slowing down the boomerang so it's still doing a large amount of damage while stutter locking him in place, so he can't do anything. The only way he can move is if you give him enough time to actually get an animation in. So essentially he can't do anything. Okay, we're saving our V points, which is our currency for buying upgrades. We don't need to buy anything right now because we're saving for our big purchase. This stage is an auto-scroller, so I get to have a little break and relax for a second. It's the only auto-scroller in the game, so thankfully it's not too bad. Viewtiful Joe 2 has a lot more auto-scrollers in comparison. So, okay. Oh, he spawned up there. Okay, there we go. By the way, huge shoutouts to all the runners so far, both Sable and Mandu, or Manandu. You guys did really good runs, really fun to watch. Both respective games are really enjoyable. There we go. There we go. We live in some trying times right now, considering it's pretty hard to like want to help other people. So this marathon's a really, really nice thing, honestly. Okay, we're gonna spin for a bit because we have nothing else to do at the moment. Okay, there we go. And we got the red potion, or the red brew. You want to grab those because essentially it gives you invincible, the visual effects meter, which is essentially the meter Joe runs on. If he runs out of the meter, what happens is he becomes normal Joe. We almost got it. That's a shame. So we're gonna take a hit. We got the slow jet, unfortunately. There we go. We almost got it. Almost. Yeah, of course, Shirley. I hope things work out, and I hope you meet your goal. And no matter what, people will always have your back. Whether they know you or not, you always have someone that'll help you out. So big shout outs to Quo for organizing this marathon, by the way. Because it's a true friend to want to help people out. Like, especially considering all the, excuse my language, the bullshit that's going on these days. It's like a little positivity goes such a long way, man. We don't have enough of that, honestly. Okay. There we go. There's not really much to say right now. A lot of this is just playing. I'm sorry if it's... I wish I could explain a lot what's going on story-wise, but I'll be honest with you. To do that, it would be really convoluted. Okay. But if you have never played this game before, I really recommend you do. It's made by the same guys who made Okami, God Hand, and of course, you know, they made Mad World, Bayonetta. A lot of the stylistic play and flavor that this game receives is because it's made by the guys who worked on Viewtiful, or worked on Clever Games. I didn't get it. That's unfortunate. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can have a boomerang follow you. And then you can follow and connect into those objects. Okay. Oh, these Joker fights have been just awful. I'm not gonna lie, they're really bad. Okay. No, it's bad. So what we're trying to do is we're canceling our hit so we can get a proper slot. This is probably the hardest slot. Oh no. I'm joking. Come on. One more. Oh no, dude. If Mickey was here now, he'd be gasping. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was really bad. Ooh. Not my favorite section. I don't like slots at all. If I had one thing to get removed from this game, it would be the slot machines. Everything else, it's fine. Okay. That's fine. Ugh, sloppy, sloppy. Really sloppy. Okay. I should explain, the upgrade we did pick up was the charger. Essentially it allows our visual effects bar to charge a lot quicker, so we can do things a little bit more with latency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think... And I messed up Bruce. That's expected, of course. So with that fight, what I wanted to do was punch Bruce, the boss, the shark, as he jumps down. It would get him into a stagger, and then I would throw a boomerang to reset, and then keep him locked. Unfortunately, I guess marathon nerves. I'm just playing really bad right now. So, all right. Up next is we're going down into a submarine to fight a potential double. Got it. Could have gone. All right. Next boss coming up. The game throws bosses at you non-stop, but thankfully they're all relatively like bearable. Like they're not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This boss is another Joe. He's supposed to be a copycat of you, but he doesn't really function like you 100%. But obviously we don't want him to have any room to breathe. We can hit him 5 times until he repels us. But that's what makes the fight really easy and nice. Okay, that was a good another Joe. That's one nice thing at least. We got one. I mean, I guess Bruce being bad's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Okay, we slow-mo and release. That wasn't a lot. That's fine. We can do. I could have done that. So if you do this right, you can do it flawless, and it looks really good. Unfortunately, we messed up on the second to last platform, got hit by a laser. Okay. Next chapter coming up. Not my favorite, but it's okay. I appreciate it, Shuli. I think I'm gonna buy out of order here, so that's fine. Okay. There we go. All right. And continue. There we go. Not much to say here. We're gonna be fighting a lot of vehicles, tanks, jets. We'll have one boss fight, but it won't be till a while. We did not. Wow. Luck tonight is, or today. Ooh. Mickey, I hope you're watching. I hope you're watching and seeing all this. What a night! This a nightmare run. Whew, it's all right though. We still in. We still in. Mickey knows. This run is an actual abomination. Oh brother, and there he is. Nope. Not in the right position. There we go. Okay, there we go. We're gonna take some damage, and then we're going to go ahead and use the Mach speed and build up on the bomb so we have immunity to fire. There we go. You can take a hit there, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Kick the bomb in here. We don't have to fight Joker, thankfully. And good. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. That was good. That was really good, actually. Okay, can I get the jet jump? Probably not. Oh, no, we got it. Okay. That's not a hard trick. I just struggle on that. That's just, that's a personal problem. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, please be nice to me. There we go. Okay, that's good at least. That's good. We got something. That's good. So this should be a quick jet. And there we go. There we go. Nice, nice. We got something went right. So obviously the trick there is you want to use the binkies from the tank to quick kill. Nice, and we got on train. Good. Okay. All right. Let's see if train goes well. Putting money on it that it might not. It might not, but it's fine. If it doesn't matter. Here we go. Okay, there we go. This section is just pretty much collect all the keys and get to the end to stop the train from crashing. It's not really much to say here, I'll be honest.
In that case, can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So we've got Silent Traveler coming in with a $100 donation,
Oh my god.
and he wants to let us know that James C., the voice actor of the Cabbage Merchant from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Jackie Chan in Jackie Chan Adventures, is the voice of Hojo in the FF7 remake.
What, really?
Apparently.
Yo, that's hype.
Is it a big fight? I'll just speak closer. So thank you for that wealth of information, and especially the $100. The tracker should update eventually, but yeah, thanks so much.
Nah, that's really good. Holy heck. Awesome. Thank you for the donation, by the way. And yeah, sorry about the audio issues. The reason we were taking so long is because we were trying to sort it out on my end. Okay. Okay, this is the Alistair fight. Let's see if we can do it right. Oh, not a good start. 1, 2. There we go. I messed it up already. We can still redeem this. Oh, dude. Okay. And not as flashy, but we got it. Not really. I was trying to do the usual strat with this fight. My problem is I messed up and I didn't react fast enough before he fell into the fountain. There's a setup for clarity. Every fight in this game has a setup, and you can do them with relative ease. Unfortunately, I am not doing them as well as I should be. I'm gonna go ahead and buy those two things preemptively. Okay, here we go. So now we're gonna get hit with a boss rush. The game wants to throw all the old bosses at us again, which is fine until you realize we're gonna do the same thing to them like we did last time. There we go. And wait for him to jump. Interestingly enough, if you play all the Platinum games, you come to find out a lot of the speed tech in those games, there's one exploitable move for every single one of those games, and it's funny because the games are all about having a massive move list, while Joe's not really a fighter per se. Like, it's just ironic that you don't do a lot except use boomerangs. Okay, this is what we wanted to do to Bruce. So that's what should have happened. So, okay. Okay, another Joe is chilling over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Oh, okay. I thought that was gonna be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of fell in there myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's fine. We can take a hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got it. Okay. Alright, now we have another boss. This is an actual boss, Fire Leo. This boss, you can do a 1 cycle on, but I don't think I'm gonna get it, just being honest. So we'll see if we can try. It's really cool if you can do it, though. That's not good. Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll have to 2-cycle them. Wow, I died to Leo. Oh no. Okay, that's not good. Mickey, turn the screen off now before it's too late. So essentially what the strat here is, what I want to do is I want to get Leo low enough that when he's doing the spin, I can get his health low enough to where when I can do my attack, it will kill Leo in one phase instead of having him do this all over again. That's the idea. The hard part is trying to deal the damage while he's spinning, because the spins are random, and to dodge them, you have to be kind of on point. Just gonna play it safe now, because we've wasted a lot of time on Leo already. Okay, that was... I don't want to talk about it. Woo. We're gonna move on, pretend none of that happened. Ooh, yikes, not good, not good. We're moving on to the last chapter of the game at this point now. So... Whew. Okay. Okay. There we go. So in this room's gimmick is we need to get the maximum height to hit these switches, and to do that we need to rely on the die fighters. Obviously this game, playing into movies, this is going to be very Star Wars-esque. There we go, that should be enough. We gotta get on this one. Chapter 7 has never really been a favorite stage of mine, admittedly, but it's impressive in the right hands, so, okay. So we need to have these guys get knocked down by the shot. There we go. Wait for one hit. There we go. And then another hit. And there we go, tanks down. Normally we'd want one of the SWAT members to come fight with us, or we'd want all the SWAT members to die so we can get the spawn for more. Because only having one isn't really bueno. Because it takes 2 to kill. Oh, looks like we got him anyway. Okay, we're gonna back. Wait for the shot. The reason we're waiting for shots versus actually trying to dodge them is because their dodges are random, and you only can get them to go into the slow state. Well, they're not necessarily random. You can see 2 the hit marks coming in, but they're gonna be in quick succession. All right, so we're gonna get metal versions of Fire Leo. Thankfully, these versions of Fire Leo aren't that bad. So, on higher difficulties, they are pretty rough to deal with. Right, platform. Taking a lot of damage, unnecessary damage. Come on, please. Okay. There we go. Okay. that should be it, I think. No, we messed up. We missed it. Okay, so we'll have to improvise now. We did it too early. This fight is a lot cleaner when you have the infinite VX gauge, because then you can just do this with relative ease. Okay. Joker's at least dead. That's good. Okay, and this is the last slot of the game. Oh, right. Okay. So it's the opposite effect, where this one does, you have to use the fast zoom because we're in low space gravity, so everything's really slow. It's the nice little gimmick of it. There we go. We don't need the money, thankfully. Okay. Alright, so this section, we need to pretty much, we have to use bombs to pretty much destroy the ship, or we're supposed to intentionally destroy the ships by knocking the rockets into the ship and the background, but we're using the, not an exploit per se, but we're using the bombs and our after images to deal damage to the ships in the background. Of course, we still need to get a missile to hit that ship over there, because we can't reach the back all too well. Okay. Okay. There we go. That should kill that ship. Okay, that ship died before it even showed up. There we go. Okay. More metal Leos. So the only thing that terrifies me right now is I could get killed by the fire traps if I'm not careful. So I'm playing it very, very safe right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. After this, we have 3 more rooms to go through, and then we'll be fighting the final boss, and then we'll be done. These rooms are pretty much just clear the enemy out. That's all there is to it. There's no special strat. There's a couple setups, depending on the enemies, but that's about it. Okay, there we go. We do have to spawn the enemies in by going to certain platforms and moving to certain places. There we go. Need to get one more set to spawn. There we go. Okay, we have to wait for these big boys to jump down. I guess I missed the timing. Well, that's not good. Ooh, this is a disaster. Big boys are not wanting to play with me right now. The strat here is normally they jump down and you can set up a bomb on them for free without having to actually do what I'm doing right now, but unfortunately, when you beef it really hard, you have to kind of resort to these kind of things. Okay. Hey Mickey, I think I'm not gonna speedrun Joe anymore. I think this is the last time. All right. There we go. That's what we wanted. Oh my gosh. Woo. 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 We're totally not overestimate, I'm sure. I made sure to have an accurate estimate for this run. Okay. And let's finish the video game. Alrighty. Here we go. There's 2 boss fights. I'll let you know when to hit the timer. We gotta go through the first phase and the second phase. The plot twist is, it turns out our superhero was actually the supervillain the whole time. I forget what the reason was, but yeah, you hate to see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There we go. This is supposed to be a really big anticlimactic, or not anticlimactic battle, but like a super like epic. You get in the mech, you fight your sensei, and well, it's actually quite the opposite. It's the same strat. We just do it all over again, and this is just the skinnier version of Captain Blue in his heyday. There we go. Alright, and timer is now. Okay. Whoo! What was my time? 47? Yeah.
48.
Alright. Yeah, that's bad for Joe. To elaborate, well, one last thing, because I don't want to suck up any more time than I already have.
Take all the time you use.
We got a 41:18, so Joe goes by in-game time, not RTA. RTA is something we can look at as a reference point or how we're doing, but the real time we look at is the in-game. A 41 is so bad that, yeah, it's really bad. That's probably, ooh, okay. But here's the good news. Here's the good news. This run was a disaster. In fact, it was such a train wreck. But I have something better for you. I'm gonna post a link to 2 gentlemen's channels real quick. If that's, I'm gonna send them to you, Quov. That's fine. The links to.
I think you're a mod of this channel, but yeah, no, if not, I can do that.
Oh right, I forgot. Yeah,
yeah, no, you're a mod.
Yeah. Gotcha. My brain is super delayed today. So okay, I'm not a speedrunner anymore. I should preface this. I stopped speedrunning a very long time ago. I do speedrun from time to time, but as you can tell, my old man arthritis, it's kicking in, and I can't keep up with the young kids these days. So, don't follow me follow these two guys because they're actually good runners of this game, and it really sucks that no one runs this game or knows about the speedrun. That's why I kind of, like, not only was it to support a good cause, but to get, like, awareness. This is a really good game that needs some runners, and we have a small community of people. But if you want to watch a masterpiece of a game done right in the right hands, follow these two gentlemen. Don't follow me, please. Don't follow me. Follow these guys. And Quo, if you wanted to say something, because I don't know if they can hear you or not.
I'll just speak close to my mic. Your ears might regret it though. Yeah, that was still a comfy run though. I liked it. It's much appreciated.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, and I'm really glad. Hopefully, we're able to get some donations for a good cause yet again. This is super important. We live in a time where things are pretty grim and dark, and it's been a rough year for a lot of people, for sure. So hopefully, you know, anything you guys can spare, it is going to a good place. And even despite how bad the run was, I'm glad I'll still be a part of it. So thank you for having me, and
We appreciate you being here.
thanks. Appreciate it, Quo. And everyone, thank you. Take care. Have a great day, and enjoy the rest of the